Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Dose, rounding it out with number three on the video list for today. Aren't you all spoilt on a Wednesday here in Australia? Obviously, we're kicking things off with a little bit of Battle Knights action. So, if you are interested in playing this game, if you have any questions, if you're coming across from Idle or, of course, a Dynasty Scrolls, let me know in the comment section down below and we can introduce you to a pretty cool game. I would say it's pretty funky. It is definitely free to play friendly. I thoroughly enjoy playing on my free to play account. We will be doing a power up video soon, just getting some of the last minute items together. I think we can E3 poll. I think we have quite because of this event. We might actually, or the previous event, I should say. I think we might have enough to E3 poll on the free to play account. This is a VIP, however. So just a quick run through. I managed to A2 RAF yesterday. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Kind of happy with that. We managed to get an A1 Nintu, so I was definitely happy with that. Look at that attack, 40k attack. I like that. And I mean, I'm slowly working towards doing A Zhao to A3. I don't know. I don't know just yet if I do A Zhao to A3 or if I do Charlotte first. A good Bastion is hard to come by, and she does do some pretty cool tanky damage. She's good with her heals because of her main hand and offhand. She can, of course, heal the lowest HP hero by 10% of her HP. So that's pretty good. I don't know. I don't know. I've been thinking about maybe just replacing it with some of the newer bastions, but nothing really strikes me as interesting. The new she tank, I don't really know how to pronounce her name. She's okay, but she's probably very niche. She does target sort of the lowest, well, no, the highest attack and then nerfs them by 50% of crit. Good thing is, Ninja doesn't care about crit. Crit really doesn't matter too much to her anyway. She really just does mark damage and kills you over time. I could build a Legolas. I could build a Vita. I could build a Wasili, which is probably where I'm leaning towards, is going with Wasili and replacing Asia with him. So the old clown here, he hits like a mother trucker. Of course, it's all up to really where the cookie crumbles. I'm staving towards the next summing event, so let's just grab this out of the bag. We got a blue avatar from the bounty event. I think the bounty event is still live. Last day, yep. So last day to spend your currency in the store. I just went with the perfect higher summons. It's pretty easy. Newest event, of course, is the arcade. So we're going to be able to do some. Well, I actually don't think I can do any spins. I think I used them all. Fuck, but that's all right. It's only for poll copies, and we've already got an A3 poll, so it doesn't really matter too much. But if you're interested in it, you need to do 800 points worth of spinages. Each of the things give individual points, so you get one per normal arcade token, 3 points for a royal. However, you only really need to spend eight of the normal tokens to do a 10 bomb, so it kind of gives it to you at a little bit of a discount. If you're thinking about spending, it's probably wise to stop at 800, get your name on the leaderboard. Realistically speaking, the golden avatar crates are junk anyway. However, it is an additional little bit of a thing to go by. But in terms of the value packages, is there really value there? I don't know. I don't know. I would say for $160, it's not worthwhile getting those extra 40 tokens and the 25 royals. The 5k gems, maybe the VIP points are kind of cool, but in terms of just overall value, it's not necessarily there. The weekly card is probably where it's at because you're going to get 7 of the royal poker chips and then you're going to get 7 times 6 of the non-premium poker chips. So for $15 or $10 American, it's not too bad. You're going to get 4 daily if you're free to play. And then, of course, we move on to the Dawn Cinema. This is probably one of my newest favorite events just because it's the easiest one to complete out of all of the events. You really just need to stock up on film strips and Dawn tickets, and then have fun rolling. Have fun rolling. The only reason I like it slightly over the arcade event is because you actually can get gems by doing the roll. So you can get 100 gems, you can get some of the goo that you need to upgrade your characters if you're stuck with that. Whereas the arcade, the basic form of the arcade, you really don't get anything that's worthwhile. So I probably would rank the Dawn Commission event slightly higher than arcade just because you can re-roll those purples for some gemages and get a sweet little stack while you do this event, as well as all of the additional re-roll tokens and of course the senior hire coins as well. As you progress, of course, you're going to get yourself a poll copy or at least two blue ones. If you do both events, though, you can pretty much get a guaranteed purple poll. If you do have, is it Hex or Hef? No, it's Hef. Hef for pole. So you need his three-star food. Speak English. Three-star food as well. But of course, if you want to pursue all of the way up, you need 40,000. No, 400,000. My bad. You need 400,000 points to get the last crate. You need them for the refining coins. That's for your Haldums. They do become a little bit expensive to upgrade later on. So it's not a terrible investment doing this event every second month. That's pretty much how I do it. Will I stop at... I might stop at the poll copies. I'm not sure. Just because I do have a couple of film strips lying around. And like I said, I kind of chase it down for the gems. It is always nice to get some additional gems. In terms of value for money, it's probably going to be the weekly card here again for me. If I chose to push the event, I would say you definitely need to get the weekly card because you're going to need to do your daily re-rolls and of course your daily resets as well. But the value is it's there. $10 USD is not too bad. 15 Australian or 16 if you round it up. This is where it gets a little bit more spicier. If you were to buy the premium package for $160, around I think it's 120 American, you basically are going to get the Dawn currency. So the Dawn badges will allow you to get towards your next Raphael copy or your next Wasili copy. It will be interesting to see if the new Dawn shop actually includes things like Vita. I believe there was a rumor Sone's floating around in there. I've never seen her, but I don't really look enough. So if they release, say, Vita, Sone, Legolas, and Nintu, it might be worthwhile saving some of those Dawn badges for that, or going ahead and finishing off your Raphael. Now, we are still in the second week of the Perfect Hire Summons event for the lovely Sharita. Sharita? Okay. Tank Lady. We're going to call her Tank Lady. If you're curious about her weapon set, it pretty much goes like this. Bounty Store, so main hand, it really just does what her normal active abilities and attacks do. It allows you to equip and continually proc with a 50% chance to add additional fire shields, which basically allows your allies to have a chance at immunity to burn and does some additional burns to the enemies. This is, as I've heard being described in the Discord, a PvE option, and the PvP option is her offhand, which does a burn territory, meaning any enemies within that territory take 20% extra damage from the burn effect, and that's for PvP. I would say play it safe, get her main hand, you won't regret it. Make sure you spend the rest of your tokens, however. Alright, now that we've got that out of the way, we might as well do a couple of spins in the arcade. I really don't have any royals lying around, but I did notice that Samuel's on there. So if we could manage to get ourselves a perfect tire or a Samuel, that would be fantastic game. Of course, you want to give me that. That's fine. Sadly, there's no probability rates, which is weird. Doesn't tell you the odds to get this guy to drop. I have, well, I'd seen you high. I mean, yeah. I was just wishing. I was wishing and hoping. Honestly, you can't get this guy too easy. He's one of the harder ones to get. You do get a lot of blue ones from the perfect summons, or should I say, the perfect tires. We are slowly getting our way back up to being able to do an 80 bomb. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me. Maybe take me a little bit to get the rest of them. We are slowly but surely creeping towards 120. Then I'll push the mine so we can get 5 there. We can do some more of the elites as well because we're at stage 3. I haven't pushed, but when I push, we will definitely be getting the 4 down the bottom and some senior hires. Everything's working out. Everything's working out, which kind of leads me to the last section, which is why don't we do some fights once I claim that? We can do some fights and see how we go. We've got 123 of these Wallies. I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if that's a bad thing. We did get a gold milky bottle, which is cool. We're gonna call it a gold milky bottle. Let's go and do some upgrades. So we're gonna go with attack, and that's always good. I'm doing the Kevin 07 tactic or the Kevin 07 dodge fuck the world tactic. Is he a beast? I would say his win rate is pretty impressive. It is RNG based, however, like I do notice that sometimes you just get messed up by old mate Teddy here because Teddy's ability, he does like a whopping 300% damage. So if you stacked accuracy and attack on Teddy, he probably has a chance to knock out Kevin. It is kind of rare, but I have seen it a few times. So what I think I'll do for you is I'm going to increase your accuracy a little bit as well. Let's try and get you to like 5,000 accuracy. And then I kind of want to get your health up. He is so squishy, this guy. I'm not even going to worry about dodge on this guy yet. I'm just going to try and make him a little bit more tankier. See if he can survive. Honestly, I've ignored Poppy. She's not that great. But I think has people been attacking me? Just trying to remember. I feel like people are trying to attack me. It was kind of weird before, like nobody was attacking me. And I don't really know how the system, the ranking system works in terms of people fighting me. Um, yeah, I don't really know how it works, but so far Kevin 07 is working for us. He is a fiend. We're probably gonna lose like 5 in a row just because I'm recording it. Ah, come on, buddy, stay alive, stay alive. Fuck, man, still not tanky enough. It's so suspicious that he's just not tanky enough. Now, I mean, we're probably gonna lose this. Come on. Nah, we lost it. Ah, damn it. That's fine. It always happens. Every time I record, we lose this. I probably could have just invested the rest in old mate Kevin 07. As you can see, the booper dude over here, the guy with the punching bags, he does have a pretty cool technique of finishing. It is very random though, in terms of like the rotation. So sometimes you have Kevin 07 up the front, other times you have the other guy. I mean, in all honesty, it's a cheesy event. It's a cheesy event, and I love it. I love it. I mean, we've won this one. The minute we kill what's his name, I should probably remember this name guy. Is the minute we kill Teddy, it's pretty much game over. So as you can probably tell, our formation is entirely random. I don't know why you'd put my Teddy up front. I mean, it sucks. But he hit pretty hard then. He nearly clapped the other team's Teddy, which is kind of cool. Um, but yeah, like I said, the minute we kind of get down to this part of the game, it really just becomes a matter of attrition, and Kevin 07 gets the clutch. Yep, it's kind of boring after that. We can do a couple more. Why not? Let's showcase his abilities. If anyone's curious, join us in the Discord. I will link what my build is. Of course, Woodsy is he's absolutely fucking annihilating the pay to wins on his server bracket. Not by anything that I've done, just because he's figured it out himself, which is kind of cool. Can we get the W this time around? Ooh, I don't know. Maybe. Youth, that was so close. That was a little bit close for comfort that way. Maybe I did myself a mischief and I should have just kept sticking to the one man army of Kevin and done some additional HP or attack. I think at this stage it would be unwise for me to continually invest in dodge. I really don't think it's necessary. I think we win this one. Oh, we lost. How did we lose? Who did we verse? Yeah, Kevin 07 on the other team. Maybe he's got a dodge build as well. Anyway, keeping it spicy, it really is just a little bit of a cheesy event. We're only doing it to get the Wallies. What are we looking at in terms of victories? I mean, we still have a little ways to go. 6 days. Let me know in the comment section, how far have you got? Are you enjoying this event? Do you think it's just stupid? I probably will buy the $23 premium pass if I manage to get 280 victories. It's it doesn't seem too terrible. Do I have any of the things in my bag though? I don't. I think I opened them up. Basically, you get the general currency, so you kind of get your bullets, your senior hires. Um, I don't think you get any perfect highs except for the orange ones, if that makes sense. So the doll pack, I bought the base doll pack, if anyone's curious. But I think the doll luxury is like you can get royal poker chips, frames, and stuff like that. Really, it's just like spoofy stuff, and of course you can get some additional turns from the doll box. I don't know. We'll see how we go. I actually haven't really checked out how far we are in terms of progressing along here. We're almost halfway to another Nintu copy. That'll be cool. That'll be cool if we can manage to snag a Nintu. Honestly, I'm thinking it has to be a Nintu. It has to be a Nintu because we don't have any other copies, and we need two more of her to make her into A2. Anyway, I think we'll leave it there. Let me know if you have any other questions. Hopefully, this is was a semi entertaining ish video. Realistically, there's not too much going on in Battle Knights this week. Keep saving for the next week's perfect tires. We might actually, you know what? Before we go, let's see if we can pick who's the next one gonna be. Ooh, it's not up there. Interesting. So they've got Legolas, they've got Beckinsale, they've got Nintu Vita, of course, and they've got the newest tank Shareth, but they haven't released an update to the gallery. That probably means it's going to be a Fallen or it's going to be a Hacker rotation. And they might not be releasing any Fallen or Hackers this time around. Anyway, stay tuned. I am excited to see what the leaks will be. Hopefully, you are having a fantastic hump day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all in the next one.